is day 5 and it is legs. So I'm not doing anything too crazy in terms of weight, but I am squatting with my knee wraps, which do help a ton to relieve a lot of pressure on my knees, as I am a bit taller, so my range of motion and depth is a lot larger than most. So the knee wraps definitely help just with my comfortability within doing squats, and I just feel more secure and safe while I'm under the bar. I have had to manage and deal with previous injuries with knees and ankles, heels, whatever, but I have overcome all of that and there's zero pain anywhere. So the leg days are feeling just so much better than what they were before, as I wasn't squatting, and I definitely was feeling a lack of development in my legs due to not squatting at all. So here my goal is to get up to at least 4, then progress to 5 plates. If and when that is going to happen, I'm not too sure, but I probably have to program a bit more in depth for that to happen. But we are going to be doing some squats today. We are doing a bit of a warm up on the leg extensions, as I always do, just get some blood flow into the quads. And I did this for 2-3 sets. Nothing too crazy on the weight there, but I am going to come back to this and load a bit more to this machine. Set for my squats. It feels pretty decent today, but it does feel so much better when I had the wraps on. But I am still warming up for my first couple of sets, and then I'll put the wraps on. So my depth as well, I don't like to go too deep, just because I don't like getting stuck at the bottom of the rep, especially if I go heavier. So as long as I'm going 90 or a bit below 90, I'm happy. So yeah, I'm chucking on my wraps now. If you haven't tried wraps before, definitely give them a shot. I spent quite a bit of money on knee sleeves, the SBD knee sleeves, and they were good, don't get me wrong, they were very good, but once you wear them for a longer period of time, they do get a strong smell to them. So these wraps also perform a lot better in my opinion than the knee sleeves. It's a bit more easygoing and manageable, and they just give me that extra spring just at the bottom of the rep. So if you haven't tried wraps before, definitely give them a go. pretty full after those heavy sets, and I'm doing just single leg extensions for now. I'm really enjoying loading up the weight and just using my single leg variation on this machine. There are not many gyms around the area here that have this machine, so all the machines are pretty much cabled base, and a lot of them break pretty easily, but this machine, as it's plate loaded, it's more sturdy, it's stronger, you could load more weight onto it, and just one of my favorite leg extensions that they have around. So I just settled for 2 plates on each side, or 2 plates on one leg, and I just went back and forth for about 4 to 5 sets, and this definitely had my legs pumping and flowing with a lot of blood. Another one of my favorite variations. I don't really do too much RDLs or stiff leg deadlifts for my hamstring, so I definitely do a lot of curls here. The rep range that I usually go for is 10 to 15. Today I did 10, but I did a few more sets that I didn't film, but these definitely are a killer for your hamstrings, and if you're not doing these, you definitely have to chuck them in. Over to the seated calf raise. This is my last exercise, and I just like to finish off with the calves, just get that burn. Like I said, with previous injuries, I haven't been able to get a solid range of motion for a good time for my calf exercises, but now everything is healed up properly. I'm able to load more weight on without any issues or without any pain, so this is definitely a good feeling to get the calf burn. I do like to chuck in standing calf raises as well, but just for today I decided to stick with seated instead. This variation feels very solid, so I had a lot of fun just pumping out a number of sets with a whole lot of reps. My legs were definitely feeling extremely pumped, and at the moment the growth is definitely feeling good with my legs, especially my quads and the shape and the lines. Usually when I cut down and do a little bit of a shred, I get all these freaky looking veins onto my quads, but for now they haven't shown up for a while, so definitely aiming to get the quad veins back. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, leave a like. Appreciate the support as always, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another session. It's all love.